I haven't gotten comfortable with recording. Even out here, when we're recording, I feel not 100% comfortable, but I do get the sense that I'm a little more loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when the lights turn on, it creates a weird, it just creates a weird feeling as though you have to be like this, just on point all the time or something. And then it just makes you appear to be nervous.
I think also with turning on the lights, and I guess I feel it's more of a chore. Like I'm doing more. Yeah. And the whole idea is for it not to be a chore and just to kind of do it seamlessly.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think us going out and trying to find places, would you consider that a chore?
In the beginning, yes, but now that we got some designated spots, it's become easier.
It has been. I would have thought that recording inside would have been easier than recording outside, but I get what you mean. I do feel a little bit more loose out here, but I thought I would have felt more comfortable inside because it's inside of our house.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still feel iffy about recording out here, and I don't think that's ever going to change, though. I think we're always going to still have some type of nervousness. What do you think? Or do you think the more we do it, the more it's going to
I think so.
Get better?
Because right now, I feel more at ease than I ever do when I'm at home, which is counterintuitive because you would believe, okay, since you're at home, you would let loose more, and you don't have to worry about onlookers. Whereas to now, I feel
I mean,
more comfortable.
You're still kind of looking, but it's really not that bad. Nobody cares, I don't think. I really don't think nobody cares. It's all in our head.
Yeah.
When we're at home, I start seeing you sweating. You're like, oh, I'm nervous. But I get it. I mean, I feel that way too, but you would think it would have been the total opposite.
Yeah, and also, initially the idea was to just record outside and not necessarily inside. When we record inside, I start getting these, I don't know, starts becoming more of a podcast.
Yes, I was gonna say, do you think you start thinking to yourself, oh man, I hope the lights are okay.
I think for me, I favor being out here and catching the environment.
Yes.
And so my voice is not isolated because when we're recording at home, there's only the soft hums of your electronics.
Yeah.
And so then your voice is more isolated, and as of now I'm not comfortable with hearing myself, which I'm sure I'm not the only one. You also believe
I'm
that
the
when
same
you
way.
So
for sure,
when our voice is drowned a little by everything else, it makes it that much easier.
We already don't like hearing ourselves.
Yeah.
So then when we're inside and you can't hear anything, it makes it worse. Okay, but the only reason why we've been recording inside is because of it's been cold. It's been, and today's the day that it actually hasn't been that cold outside. Even though with me, I'm always cold, so I mean, I'm cold right now, but it's manageable. Yeah. Yesterday was way more cold than this.
For sure. Yeah, so
it's a lot more things to stare out to.
Looking forward to recording outdoors. The whole idea was to record outdoors. Also, when I look back at our videos, our last 4 that have been indoors, the thumbnail starts looking the same.
They do.
I don't favor that. I guess I favor the idea of having change, even though our topics are not necessary. Even though we're somewhat doing the same thing, at least it's in a different place.
Yes, because it's true. When you look at our channel and you see the ones we were doing in the beginning, it kind of looks interesting, it looks neat, and then when you see the last 3 videos that we've done, it's inside. And
also, I think it's healthy for you to be out because it gives you, I don't know, I'm not saying that we're great, because we're not.
No.
But it gives you more. You know where I'm going with this? It gives you.
I'm trying to think about what. I know where you're going with it.
Because if you're just in one space, at least for myself, I get the sense for now that I become stagnant.
Yeah.
Where if I'm out and seeing things, and I can.
It gives you more courage too.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yes.
I think it would give you more courage to be used to people looking at you, or cars driving by, the wind blowing, I don't know. It just gives you more, it makes you more, have more courage. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because at the end of the day, people really don't care. I don't think. Maybe some people probably do, but maybe some don't.
Don't care about what. Oh, yeah. I think for sure that we were initially just in our. I know I was.
In your head?
In my head about people seeing, because remember, it was once where we recorded outside, and we had a couple people that were, it's one thing to just glance and acknowledge, okay, they're doing something, and then, but the entire.
There was one person in particular that did that.
Yeah, which is fine.
Catch him,
because maybe I would have done the same. I don't know.
No. You wouldn't have done the same thing. I wouldn't have done the same either. Because they were like this.
It's almost
maybe they were
not
just curious,
polite to. I guess it's the same idea as when you're looking at somebody. It's okay to see them, acknowledge maybe whatever it is.
Look away.
But then when you're just looking for so long, that's when it becomes a little bit much. And it's kind of okay.
And at first I thought maybe they thought. That's a lot of thought.
Yeah.
At first I was thinking, perhaps they were just wondering if we were okay, but I don't think that was it.
Yeah.
But I do remember you saying they were looking quite hard.
Yeah, because
I know I wouldn't have done that, but
for the most part, I become relatively good at becoming stealthy, right? Okay. Because I will.
Yeah, you are. I
will hide the camera to where you almost can't see it.
Yeah, and it just looks
as right now, if somebody were to drive by, and this is why it feels comfortable, because we're just talking to one another right now, as we would without the camera.
Yeah.
And so that's the whole idea and intentions with these videos, is to just do them as though it doesn't feel as a chore, and it just become with little effort, because I've said this in a past video where you would think, okay, if you're going to do it and not put any effort, then why do it at all? But for myself, I would argue that that's where it would come with authenticity, because it's not me over polishing the video.
No, I don't want it to be like that.
Yeah.
But I think we're definitely putting in effort though still. I mean, we're coming out, finding places. It's fun though. It is fun.
Yeah.
Or am I lying to myself and it's not fun?
No.
Just kidding.
I feel that I do favor it. I think it's neat that we're going to be able to look back years from now and observe us.
Oh,
and hopefully we can say that we've become more comfortable and maybe even gotten a better vocabulary, because
that's what I want.
That's what I want to do, is be more articulate, because
sorry we're so generic. Oh, that's cool. That's all. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that, but for us, I would like to up our vocabulary game.
Yeah, same
And the
here.
way we're going to do that is by studying and learning.
Yeah, because already have you picked up on some things that you do that you didn't necessarily know in the past, had you not saw yourself being recorded?
Yes, for sure. I think we'll be able to look back. That's what I'm most excited about, is being able to look back at our videos and think, oh, wow, yeah, I was a lot skinnier back then. Now I've gained weight, or vice versa.
I know with myself, there's some times where I've seen how I'll sit on certain things or lean on and I know that I'm maybe being a little awkward in how I lean or sit, and it's not till I observe myself in post, and I think, if I feel a little awkward, maybe I shouldn't be sitting or leaning as that.
Yeah, I remember one time you came in, you're like, why was I sitting that way? And you showed me, and I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe if you don't feel comfortable, if you're forcing yourself.
Yeah, but at the same time, There's only been a couple one where I had a scratch where I was like, no, I just look a little too wonky. But for the most part, I've become comfortable with just letting go and putting it up. And even though it's not perfect, it's okay. And just trying to dial in over the span of videos as opposed to dialing in and never putting anything up because I'm so in my head about
I was going to say I'm proud of you for that because I know that's hard for you.
Yeah. Like
you said before, I think it was in the last video, you were like, oh yeah, if it was up to me and if I was just going off of what I was hearing, I would never post anything. And I agree with that.
I don't know. All I got to say is I was on my YouTube feed and I saw a thumbnail that said to start now. And so
right. Well, no, I think you really did, huh? See that?
Here the fuck we are.
Oh yeah, whoop-de-doo, here we are. Oh gosh, we're nothing big.
It's on easy mode, they said.
Oh god.